Here's an example of how I personally use EFT to work through different issues. It's an example of what I did this week to shift a very painful, heartbreaking, emotional injury that I've been carrying around for a few years now, and finally settled in my hip, and that's, I think, where all of the pain and discomfort in my lower back, hip and leg has been coming from, because after doing some of these processes and some other actions, which if you're subscribed to my newsletter, you'll be hearing all about this week, because I'm writing a little bit about it. But anyway, this is one of the things I do. It's one of the things that I do with my clients. Emotional freedom techniques. This is what it looks like. Even though the thing I did this week to release the pain in my hip, to reconnect where I needed reconnection, was really hard, and I was afraid. I deeply and completely accept myself. This thing with my hip, it was very painful. It was hard. I didn't know if I could do it. I didn't know if I was brave enough, because what if it didn't work? What if it made no difference? What if nothing changed? And if you ask the right questions and have a therapist who has just enough distance to ask the right questions, that little process, when specifically targeted to specific moments in your life, not on a global scale, which can give you relief, but it's never going to collapse or get through or dissolve all of, the big knots in your emotional body, and, as I've shown myself again, your physical body, because the two can't be disconnected. You're one whole person connected to a whole universe, and ripples flow out into all the parts of your life when you do healing work with yourself. And I'm no different to you. So that's one example of how I use EFT.